What's going on, guys? It's Brandon again, and today I'm bringing you a new video. I was going to put out a video of War Thunder today, however something caught my eye on the Steam store. It's something that you don't normally see, and it's really nice that someone finally did it. They finally put out a World War I video game called Verdun. And this game is really amazingly fun. Now just bear in mind this game is in beta still. It's early access right now on the Steam store. However, that doesn't mean that the game's bad right now. It's just still being worked on and developed. Now when I loaded this game up and played it for the first time, the concept is kind of hard to grasp because in essence this is a trench warfare game. And you're kind of just expecting to go out there and, you know, start racking up kills. And you can do that, but what you got to remember is you got to be smart about this. You just can't run across no man's land and hope to hoof it to the other trench and start laying people out. You got to do it in a very stealthily quick manner. Because, you know, if you just sprint across no man's land, you're going to get taken out. You got to go foxhole to foxhole, just getting into the other enemy's trench. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off by talking about the graphics. The graphics are actually incredibly good for what I expected. I'm playing it on 3 monitors, maxed out settings, and the game looks absolutely beautiful. Also on other maps, this map is actually pretty sunny and pretty nice looking, but on the other maps, it is straight up grimy trench warfare, exactly what you expect. It's raining, it looks really nice, and it's what you expect for trench warfare and what you heard about in the books and the stories and everything. So let's go ahead and talk about optimization, because I know that some people worry about this when buying a new video game that's in early access. And in my opinion, it's just like any other early access game in beta right now. The optimization is kind of on the poor side, but just like I said, it's in beta. Normally the developers always fix this later on, and the optimization will become better. But also, I just took some FPS hits in some areas, probably because I was recording and using 3 monitors on max out settings. So if I was like using 1 monitor on max out settings, I would be getting FPS all day. I would be fine. Also, let's go ahead and talk about the gameplay. Now, a lot of people I don't think know this, because I was watching some videos on this game from another YouTuber, and somebody said, wow, they actually had submachine guns in World War II and automatics and everything like that. I was scratching my head like you didn't know that. But I guess that some people don't know that there actually was submachine guns and everything, and they do capture that in this game. Sadly though, I have not progressed far enough yet to unlock those guns, but I will go ahead and show them later on in another video once I do hit those levels, and I'll tell you guys what I think about them. Now this game has some other really cool gadgets and features, and one of the features that I really enjoy and really like in this game is the gas mask. When the mustard gas starts falling, you gotta put that gas mask on pretty quick, and it's not the easiest thing to see out of when you put it on. However, the immersion level goes through the roof when you wear that thing, and it actually feels like you're in the trenches trying to see your way through the mustard gas, and you just happen to run upon that unsuspecting guy and you just get the shot on him, and it's so gratifying when you're wearing a gas mask that you can hardly see out of and you get a kill on somebody. Also guys, teamwork is a really big part of this game, so I do recommend if you can play with some friends or a squad, it would really help out for the gameplay. Because I just started playing this game by myself, and it's kind of lonely to run through the trenches and shoot somebody, so I highly recommend if you can play with some friends, then do it. Also guys, I forgot to mention the lobbies are 16v16, so there are 32 players in a lobby, and I understand why they don't do more players, because once you get in the game you really do understand why there's only 32 player lobbies. However, I would really like to feel what 64 players actually feels like in this game. I could just imagine mass chaos and just guns, bullets flying all over the place. It would be pretty intense. But 32 players really doesn't hinder this game at all. It's a perfect amount. Also, game modes, I forgot to touch on those. Right now the game is broken up into 2 game modes. One is kind of like a free-for-all deathmatch type game mode, and the other one, I believe it was called like Frontline or something like that, where practically you're in your trench, the enemy's in their trench, and you take turns attacking and defending your trench. But anyway guys, I know this game's been in alpha or early access for a while and it just hit beta, but I highly recommend this game. If you can fork out the money to get it, then go ahead and do so. It's a really excellent game. You just gotta kind of grasp the concept of World War I trench warfare and the feel of the game. Because don't expect to be going out there and 360 no-scoping, I'm going to put that in quotations, and just racking up kills every 5 seconds. The game can become really intense in some points, and you're going to get mad at it, but you'll pick it right back up, and you'll end up doing really good. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about the game, then please leave them below in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Brandon, and as always, have a nice day.